Greetings everyone, and welcome to my luminous garden. In today's video, we will be counting down the very best Digimon with a light attribute in the Cyber Sleuth games. For this list, the Digimon that we considered were ranked based on their overall strength and viability for competitive play. This video is part of a series of top 10 lists which overviews the best competitive Digimon for Cyber Sleuth. To be clear, we are ranking Digimon based on the rebalancing of the roster for Hacker's Memory for the PS4, which carried over to the Complete Edition for the Switch and the PC. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Number 10. Offanimon. Offanimon is a vaccine type with high speed, SP, and intelligence. With her Holy Ring support skill, Offanimon amplifies the restorative effects of all healing skills. While she does have very low HP, this is easily covered by proper training, the utility of her boosted healing, and her surprisingly decent defensive stats. Not to mention that Eden's Javelin can sometimes boost her intelligence, making her an even more potent healer that can also fight back. And with a naturally high SP stat to work with, Offanimon is a highly capable user of costly skills like Final Aura and Perfect Revival. Number 9. Churubimon Virtue. Similar to our previous entry, Churubimon, also known as Churubimon, is yet another great angel who brings valuable healing support. This comes in the form of his support skill, Meditation, which restores 6% of every team member's maximum HP at the end of their turn. This makes Churubimon an ideal supportive Digimon for more drawn-out fights. With his high SP and intelligence stat, Churubimon is just as capable of using otherwise costly healing and revival skills. It also doesn't hurt that Heaven's Judgment has a tendency to land critical hits, making him an active threat. Number 8. Sister Mon Blanc Awakened. Sister Mon Blanc has access to what might just be the absolute strongest defensive skill in the entire game. Protect Wave bestows status barrier to all allies on the field while also completely blocking incoming damage until it's your team's turn again. This does make your team essentially untouchable, albeit temporarily. The drawbacks? Protect Wave is the most costly skill in the game at a whopping 99 SP. Committing to such a skill demands a keen sense of awareness, especially for managing SP and turn order. Gimmicky or not, the sheer power of Protect Wave is nothing to scoff at. Number 7. Chaosman Varodurumon. Varodurumon is, simply put, one of the game's premier glass cannons. With such low HP and defense, Varodurumon is both incredibly vulnerable yet highly explosive. Its support skill, Unstable Singularity, greatly increases your team's damage output while also increasing damage taken. But with its naturally high speed and offensive stats, Varodurumon is capable of taking advantage of such a high-risk skill. Varodurumon is also one of the very few Digimon that can use physical and magical attacks effectively. When it comes to hyper-offense, Varodurumon really takes the crown. Number 6. Omnimon. Omnimon is a generically powerful and reliable presence for your team. While he typically favors outputting intense physical damage with Transcendent Sword, he can also be trained to become a surprisingly good magical attacker with Supreme Cannon. Regardless, his support skill, Holy Knight, helps boost your team's overall speed while also powering up fire and light-based attacks. This gives your team a slight advantage in the turn order while also increasing the potency of common offensive elements. Strong and reliable. What more could you ask for? Number 5. Varodurumon. Varodurumon has one of the best support skills in the game. Purge Shine slightly decreases damage taken from super effective hits, then converting 10% of that value into SP. Having Varodurumon helps significantly with your SP management, while also providing a bit of damage control. Varodurumon can also cleanse itself from unwanted status effects with Aurora Undulation to help maintain its supportive presence. Varodurumon, of course, also boasts high SP, intelligence, speed, and even has decent bulk. You simply can't ignore the value of its utilities. Number 4. Seraphimon. Let us welcome the final and most powerful member of the Great Angel Trio. Seraphimon is considered as one of the most powerful magical attackers in the game. Strike of the 7 Stars, also known as 7 Heavens, is an incredible magical attack that hits all enemies for intense magical damage. Seraphimon's naturally high intelligence makes this attack potent, yes, but it's his support skill, Justice Genome, which increases the damage of light-based attacks, is what really puts 7 Heavens over the edge. Seraphimon delivers Divine Judgment, and it's gonna hurt. Number 3. Susanomon. Susanomon provides incredible offensive support while also being an intimidating threat in his own right. God of War is a support skill that boosts your team's attack and intelligence, while also boosting damage done by light-based attacks, the most common offensive element. In other words, Susanomon is just a fantastic enabler. Like Omnimon, it tends to prefer being an intense physical threat, but can also be trained to be a highly capable magical attacker. With Susanomon acting as the team's backbone, there's nothing you can't hurt effectively. Number 2. Gallantmon, Crimson Mode. Gallantmon Crimson Mode is not only considered one of the best light attribute Digimon around, but also simply one of the best competitive Digimon in general. Crimson Mode is arguably one of the best generic support skills too, being able to boost your team's attack, defense, speed, and intelligence. So should you decide to be defensive or play hyper offense, Gallantmon Crimson Mode is a great choice no matter what. And best of all, Gallantmon Crimson Mode is also one of the best physical attackers too, so there's really no understating his incredible value. Before we get to our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Sakuyamon. Surprised? Well, you shouldn't be. Sakuyamon is not only the best light attribute Digimon, but is also among the best competitive Digimon, period. At only 18 memory, she is a cheap Digimon to fit in your team. With 3 equipment slots, training and adjusting stats is flexible and easy. And with Adroit Wisdom, her support skill greatly improves your team's intelligence. In a nutshell, Sakuyamon provides incredible support without occupying too much space. In other words, high value for low cost. Not only that, Amethyst Mandala can even remove enemy stat buffs, so she can also provide remarkable control over the flow of battle. There's definitely a lot more that could be said, but there's no doubt about Sakuyamon's outstanding performance in the competitive arena. We have made it to the end of the video. I would like to take this time to say a special thanks to fellow content creator Commander Spubington, who helped me capture gameplay footage for this video. Please check out his channel. A link will be provided in the description below. Speaking of which, this video wouldn't be possible without the collective knowledge of the Cyber Sleuth community. Special thanks to Matt for his enthusiasm and valuable input in the discussion. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you so much for watching, and train hard, tamers!